Welcome to Emotional Freedom Tapping for the Creative Money Identity. Hi, I'm Allison Wallace, Money Mindset Coach, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to walk you through the tapping for money mindset, money-related blockages and beliefs, and how we can tap away the money-related anxieties and stress and start tapping into the abundance and the wealth that you truly deserve. I'm going to briefly walk you through the points we are going to tap on to familiarize yourself with where to do the tapping. And this is rooted in ancient acupuncture and acupressure wisdom. So you're using the same energy meridians that you would use if you were to, say, go for an acupuncture session. For our setup statement and for our closing statement, we use the side of the hand point. And we are going to repeat our statements 3 times as we're working on the side of the hand point. In between our setup and closing statements, we are going to go through a series of points and repeat a series of statements that I'll walk you through. Those points begin with the top of the head point, which is really in, say, kind of the middle part of your hair on top of your head. We move to the start of the eyebrow point, then the side of the eye point, the under the eye point, under the nose point, the chin point, and your collarbone point. Before we get started, I want you to take a moment to tune into how you're feeling in your body in this moment in time. Think of that feeling and give it a number on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being a feeling of 0 discomfort, unease, or stress. And 10 is a feeling of very high discomfort, unease, or stress. Note that number, write it down. We're going to come back to it at the end of our session. To begin, we're going to start with our setup statement. We're going to repeat this 3 times while tapping on our side of the hand point. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Moving on to our top of the head point. I feel like money can make me feel stressed and anxious. Coming to our eyebrow point. I feel like having too much money will stifle my creative flow. Side of the eye. I find dealing with money-related decisions as stifling and constrictive. Under the eye. I feel this in my body as a tightening or constriction around my arms and my chest. Under the nose. I feel like things like making a budget and having a steady income will restrict my autonomy and my freedom. Coming to our chin point. I feel like you have to work really hard in order to have money. Coming to our collarbone point. I am deserving of money and abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. We're going to keep repeating this phrase as we go through the rest of our points from our top of the head to our collarbone. I am deserving of money and abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money in abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money in abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money in abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money in abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money in abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. I am deserving of money and abundance, and it will not negatively impact my creativity or my freedom. Coming to our closing statement, we're going to go back to our side of the hand point and repeat this 3 times. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I'm ready to release this completely. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I'm ready to release this completely. Even though I feel a sense of unpredictability when it comes to money, I am ready to release this completely. Take a grounding inhale and exhale. Tune back in to how you're feeling in your body at this present moment. See if you can give this feeling a number on that scale of 1 to 10. How does it differ from the number you selected at the beginning of the session? Has it decreased? I hope you found this guided tapping session to be helpful, to use it as a way to calm and soothe your nervous system while you're working through some of these more challenging money-related beliefs and blockages, and start to reframe and replace some of those negative associations with money with the more powerful and healing beliefs. Now, what's next? How can you continue to use these videos after you've gone through them for the first time? Use and adapt the scripts that I've provided. You can really use them as a template. You can replace some of the thoughts. You can replace some of the beliefs, especially as you've gone through it 1 or 2 times, with what's coming up specifically for you. Listen just from an audio-only perspective. You can use this in times of money-related stress. So if something is coming up for you, there is a specific instance in your life where you feel like these money identities or money beliefs are being activated or triggered, and you feel like you have a heightened sense of stress or heightened feelings of stress and discomfort, using the tapping modality that you've learned, starting with your hand point, going through from the top of the head down to the collarbone, you can adapt this to however you're feeling in a given moment. And what it will do is it will help calm your nervous system down in that moment. It's helpful to repeat in that setup statement that even though I insert what you're feeling or what your belief is, and then close it with, but I completely and deeply love and accept myself. If you have any other questions as you're going through these videos, or would like to learn other ways in which you can continue to break through and remove some of these money blockages from a money mindset perspective, please don't hesitate to reach out.